Sugar, Sugar Everywhere. Written by Susan Lennox. Focus question. How can we find Introduction. Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you like gooey desserts and sugary treats? You might be surprised to learn that desserts and treats are not the only foods that have sugar in them. That's because sugar can be found in foods you wouldn't expect. What is sugar? Sugar is a natural ingredient in plant foods and milk. The sugar found in milk is lactose. The sugar found in most grains, fruits, and vegetables is fructose. Apples, pears, and grapes are naturally full of sugar. Starchy vegetables, such as potatoes and yams, contain even more. The white crystals people sprinkle on cereal and in coffee are table sugar. Table sugar is sucrose. Do you know? Sucrose comes from sugarcane and sugar beets. Sugarcane is a tall grass that grows in warm parts of the world. Farms on Pacific and Caribbean islands grow sugarcane. Sugar beets are root vegetables that grow in cooler parts of Europe and North America. The lactose, fructose, or sucrose molecules in food are bonded together. When we eat, the body breaks apart the bonds and turns those sugars into a simpler form of sugar called glucose. Glucose enters the bloodstream and is carried through the body. Glucose in the bloodstream is food for cells. It provides energy for working muscles and organs. The body needs some glucose to stay alive. Word-wise. Notice that lactose, fructose, sucrose, and glucose all have the same ending. The suffix -ose identifies things as sugars. Hiding in plain sight. Our bodies want sugar because it is a source of energy. However, this does not mean that eating lots of sugar is a healthy choice. The body can get all the sugar it needs from naturally sweet and starchy foods. Modern diets include plenty of foods that contain not only natural sugar, but also added sugar. Cakes, cookies, ice cream, and candy have added sugar. Sugar is also added to foods you might not expect. A fruit smoothie has lots of vitamins and some natural sugar. It may seem like a healthy choice, but some types of smoothies may also have added sugar. In fact, a smoothie may have just as much sugar as a glass of fizzy soda pop. You can even find sugar in foods that do not seem very sweet. Prepared tomato products like pasta sauce and ketchup often have added sugar, just like smoothies. This is especially true for low-fat prepared foods. Many people think low-fat means healthier. They may not know that they are eating sugar instead of fat. Sugar is often used to replace fat in low-fat foods. Breakfast cereal can be another source of sugar. Many cereals have sweet bits of candied fruit or marshmallow added. Even cereals made of just plain flakes might have been given a dusting of sugar to make them taste sweeter. Some people eat cereal every day for breakfast. If that sounds like you, it is important to understand how much sugar your favorite cereal contains. How much sugar is in your breakfast cereal? 1 cup. Grams of sugar. Shredded wheat, 0 grams. Toasted oats, 1 gram. Cornflakes, 2 grams. Crisp rice, 3 grams. Raisin Bran, 18 grams. Too much can be unhealthy. Why can eating too much sugar be an unhealthy choice? The body cannot just get rid of the sugar it does not use. Instead, it changes the sugar to fat. Fat can clog blood vessels, forcing the heart to work harder to push blood through them. People who have a condition known as diabetes must be especially careful about eating sugar. Their bodies cannot process the level of sugar that is in their blood. Sugar levels can easily go too high or too low. These changes can harm organs like the kidneys and the heart. Diabetes and insulin. People who have diabetes cannot make enough, or sometimes any, insulin, a substance to help process sugar in their blood. They have to use insulin made in a lab. Insulin cannot be made into a pill like many other medicines can be. The pill would break down during digestion. People who need insulin can get it using a shot or a small pump that is placed inside the body. It delivers the insulin through a tube. Searching out the sweet stuff. So how can people guard against eating too much sugar? One way is to eat more natural food and less processed food. Processed foods are made by machine in factories. Sugar is often added to them. Foods that are cooked or prepared by people are often healthier than foods that are processed in factories. Another way to limit sugar is to read labels on packaged foods. Most food labels have a list of ingredients. The ingredients are listed in order by the amount present in the food. If sugar is one of the first few ingredients listed, the product probably has plenty of it. People can compare labels on products to see which ones have more or less added sugar. Sugar makes food sweet. It can fuel our bodies and keep us going. But eating too much sugar can harm our health. That's why it's important to look for sugar in the food we eat. Sugar can be almost anywhere.